1 hour later, I'm burning Band-Aids. I have been messing with this fire for an hour and a half because everything out here is soaking wet. Everything. Two hours. It took me 2 hours to get that fire going. I'm not lying. Maybe I didn't take my time and find good enough dry wood. And on the interior, making a lot of curls. My fat wood that I harvested, I had it in Ziploc bags. I brought it. It would not even light up out here. I almost used a whole Bic lighter. I used paper towels that I brought with my food. And I finally used Band-Aids. I tried petroleum jelly. I tried chapstick on fine curls, all that. It would not catch fire. It is so damp and so humid. So humid. I am soaking wet. I got my BUSHCRAFT grill right there. I'm going to cook my steak on tonight. I got this tarp right here ready in case it rains so I can cover my backpack. Because if I don't, that backpack is F up. So I'm going to pull the tarp up over it and behind it if it starts raining. And hopefully it don't get completely soaked. This is my Särma TST Recon Pack I got from Varusteleka. Where's the Leka? Everything's so damp, I don't even have to worry about anything catching on fire out here. I mean, everything is saturated. Now that I got a fire going, I should be able to keep a fire going because there's plenty of wood out here for me to grab. It might be wet. That tree right there might be dead. I might cut that down. There's all kinds, there's a lot of wood out here. This place is dense. Dense. I'm out here on private land. This is where I came and did an overnighter not too long ago. Built a little bushcraft shelter. It's getting dark. The sun's going down. You can see through the clearing. I'm close to the area where I built that shelter, but I'm to the left of it. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna go see if that shelter's still there. I've noticed a couple more deer stands on the way down here in the wood line. And I almost walked up on a black snake and he took off in the woods at the wood line. So I got to get this fire going, keep this fire sustained, and get a good fire going so I can cook on it. Super dense, and it's seasoned. It's not wet or rotten. What's up, guys? How is everybody? Man, it took me 2 hours to get that fire going. And it's so humid. I was almost ready to pack up and go home. I mean, I could have stayed out here without a fire, no problem, but I'm starving. I brought food out here for a reason. I need to cook it. I got a steak, I got some rice, and I have breakfast to cook in the morning. That cedar I just cut down, it's burning great. Burning great. Mosquitoes have been killing me. I don't even feel them no more. Everything is so saturated. I got a fire burning right on the ground, right under a tree. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not gonna have that big a fire all night. I'm gonna let this go down, get some good coals, and then start cooking my food. But I was excited to get out, man. I'm drinking on a Goose Island, Goose IPA, Goose Island. It don't say island yet, though. Goose Island. I got another beer, and I got some Canadian whiskey, 40 Creek, that I'm going to drink on here in a little bit. These woods are thick, man. Thick, thick, thick. I had intentions on coming down here and finding another better place to build a permanent shelter, semi-permanent shelter. The last one I did down here, I wasn't happy with it. I was rushed about it. And once I got down into these woods, I realized how thick they are, and there's no really open spots. I'm like, I got a canopy of trees over me right now. I mean, there's just no openness to this place at all. So I don't know how well a shelter's going to go down here. I was hoping to have a little more open area to work with, and not to be worried about trees and stuff, especially this winter time when everything's dry and dying out. But I finally got the fire going, man. Fire still was not happening. I tried over and over. My fat wood I brought did not work. Everything is just so moisturized out here. It's unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. These two trees that I got my hammock tied to, they're not quite big and sturdy enough, so when I sit on my hammock, everything kind of leans into the middle a little bit, not bad. They're not dead, they're not going to fall, so as long as it holds me up all night, I'm good. And then when I get in there, my butt's probably about 6 inches from the ground, which I'm fine with that. I could have done it higher a little bit, but it is what it is. The fire's hot. That cedar is burning up. I really honestly didn't think I was going to get a fire going. I really didn't. I'm kind of exhausted. I'm sitting on my hammock. Got my wool blanket inside the hammock just for as an underneath. I got my woobie in my backpack, but I don't even think I'm going to get it out. Because it's hot. Sticky. 2 hours to get that fire going. I don't even feel like cooking right now, but I need to eat. I don't really have anything to set on around this fire. This is a bad location that I found. I'll show you more of it in the morning. There's just nowhere around. These woods are so thick, it's hard to find a nice open spot. I gotta look around. I gotta look more than what I've looked. But this is kind of a recon mission anyway, because I come down here to do an overnighter and hammock camp tonight. This is my first time spending the night in a hammock. But I almost said, stick the fork in me, I'm done, because I took 2 hours to get a fire going. I tried everything, man. Everything. This is a ribeye. Pretty nice. Cheese waffles. Oh yeah, she's flipped. I done flipped the script. That's a big ribeye right there, buddy. Big old ribeye. I'm gonna have to eat every bit of that so the bears don't come get me tonight. Coyotes. Ain't that right, Huntsman? Gotta watch out for those coyotes, don't you? Huntsman Bushcraft, I'd love to see you. Huntsman Outdoors, excuse me. I'd love to see you go out there and get one of those coyotes face to face and just F him up right on camera. Just don't let him F you up, man. I think I hear some coyotes right now. They probably smell the steak cooking. I got my machete right here ready for them, and my axe. They're gonna have to gang rape me. New batteries in the headlamp makes all the difference, don't it? I just realized I don't have anything to eat off of. I can use the lid on that pot. I'll cut some off at a time of that steak. Put it on that lid. It's like a frying pan lid. I should be able to cut it and eat it like that. Oh man, that's so good. Try out some of this rice. Ooh, it's hot. I kept it warm. Kept it hot. Let that cool down for a minute. Rogue Dead Guy Ale. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah. Man, this steak is on point. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep. I hope nothing comes to get me in my sleep. These woods are so dense, man, it makes it hard to do anything out here. I'm exhausted. I'm kind of on a hillside. I have nowhere to set except here on this hammock. Been bending down cooking, getting that fire going for freaking ever. The things we do for YouTube. Got to make sure I cover my backpack up really good with that tarp, so no water can roll under it and get it wet. Drip down inside the tarp it's sitting on and get the bottom wet. There's no way to hang that one. I mean, it could be done, I guess, if I added some type of paracord system. Double it up, triple it up. Hang it on a limb. I need one of those rucksack covers. So I got my inflatable pillow. I got the Whoopee blanket. I'm just gonna roll with this wool blanket that I'm sitting on. I might not even get my pillow out. I don't even really need it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this dinner. I'll get back with you guys. here in a little bit before I go to bed. Got a decent little breakfast to cook in the morning. That's going to be interesting. So I'm going to wake up, get that fire going again, get some coffee going, and do breakfast. I may have to save some of that steak for in the morning, but it's good. Oh, that steak was so good, dude. I couldn't even eat it all, so I wrapped it up, put it in my little cooler I brought with me. Got the fire going again. Split up some of that cedar that I cut. That cedar I cut down. I'm exhausted, bro. I just wiped myself down with baby wipes a little bit, my head and arms and stuff. Cheers. Got about 9% left on this phone battery. So that means I'm going to have to start filming with my active cell phone. But with Power Director, I should be able to combine them both together. No problemo. I don't think it's supposed to rain tonight. If it does, I think I'll be alright because this tarp's pretty good. The way I got it set up, I should be fine. I am worried about my backpack though, but I got that other tarp over there to cover it up. Yeah, so tonight I'm out here filming. And I had I was supposed to make public a video that I shot last weekend, BURNWOOD BUSHCRAFT 3.5. So it was supposed to have been up at 6 p.m. tonight, and I was out here messing with this fire for 2 hours, and I forgot to make it public. I should have scheduled it, but I didn't. And so at 8 o'clock p.m. tonight, I made that public. Oops, I forgot about it. Too busy out here filming another video. Oh man, the life and times of BURNWOOD BUSHCRAFT. This is the first time sleeping in a hammock. And there's just something about it, man. I just don't trust it. Maybe because this hammock is a cheap ass hammock, knockoff or whatever. I mean, it might not be cheap, but nobody's ever heard of this brand, but it's a hammock. So I'm going to use it. Shout out Joanne, mom-in-law, for getting me this hammock for Christmas last year. Joanne was on one of my live streams when she was here visiting when we had our baby. That was a fun night. I think we did two different hours, total 2 hours of live stream. Selfie mode camera. Man, I'm drenched in sweat. So I ate and I put all that away. I got everything zipped up, wrapped up. Hopefully no boogeyman is gonna see it. I believe this phone is dying. I'm gonna go to bed here in a little bit. I'll catch you guys here in the morning. Cheers, guys. See you in the morning. Oh, you know I had to get out here and burn it up before I go to bed. It's BURNWOOD bushcraft, baby. That's what it's all about. Oh, you know BURNWOOD had to get out here and burn some wood. Out in this deep, dark forest. Run, forest, run. Run, forest, run. I call the fire department. I ain't playing around out here. It only took 2 hours to start that damn thing. Good morning, Vietnam. I have to say that hammocks are not comfortable at all. At least not yet. It's about 8:30. I had to get up one time to pee. And the mosquitoes are coming out. I gotta get up. I could definitely tell that if it was, I kind of got a little chilly because I was laying on top of this wool blanket. I ended up covering up with it. I could tell that so I didn't have anything under me. If it was fall or something, my ass would be cold as hell. So that's why you get under quilts or sleep mats or something to put inside your hammock, I'm sure. There's absolutely nothing left for this fire. So I get to start all over again. Outstanding. Looks like I'm just doing coffee and getting out of here. My phone battery's at 13%. There's no way I can cook these bacon and eggs and sausage and get it on film. I don't usually eat first thing in the morning much anyway, so I'm just gonna have my coffee and get out of here. I'm gonna try to go see if my first shelter I built out here is still there. On the way out, I'll try to show you that. But till next time, peace. Still here, untouched. It's good to know that I could come back here sometime if I wanted to.